Hello, guys. My name is Noel, and you are welcome to my YouTube channel once again. So, today is the first day of February 2025. And if you are planning to study at the University of Luxembourg, hey guys, the D Day is here. Get ready because application opens today. Application opens at the University of Luxembourg on February 2025 today. So get ready, and I'm gonna share with you guys some of the things you should be aware of if you want to increase your chances of getting admitted at the University of Luxembourg. I've made about one or two videos about application steps, application tips to make your application successful. I just want to make more highlights on that today, also to give you some of the specifics, what you need to do or what you need to pay attention for if you want to increase your chances of getting admitted at this prestigious University of Luxembourg. And I'm proud to be a former student of that great institution. And I can say I'm proud to be an ambassador of the University of Luxembourg, self-acclaimed ambassador, and I'm proud of that. Now, I want to make it clear to you guys that my motivation for this channel is based on the fact that I have studied in the UK, also studied in Luxembourg, and I understand the pressure that a lot of students do have in terms of paying for tuition fees. And having gotten this experience, I felt that people need to be aware of other options because it is not everybody that will have the financial resources to pay for high tuition fees in the UK, where you have some fees for international students and different fee for home students. It's not everyone that has the resources to pay for high tuition fees in Canada, in America. So, but it appears to me that so many people don't even know that you can study in the European Union, Schengen areas specifically, and pay very low tuition fees, even in some cases free of charge. And these are top universities. So why would you have to stress yourself so much trying to find money that you don't have when you can study somewhere else in a great country, great courses, and then a very much affordable tuition fees? And this is the rationale behind my channel. This is the motivation behind my channel. This is what drives me every day, trying to help people to have access to important information that will help them to make an informed decision. I have to repeat that, an informed decision, so that they will be able to make this application by themselves and to understand how the process works. This is the motivation behind my channel. And that's why I call myself the human investor. People might have their own motivation. I'm not in my channel to kind of do a clickbait or give you some kind of exaggerated caption just to make you click. A lot of people do that. They give you all kinds of caption, get a visa in 1 week, no IES required, come to Luxembourg, everything paid, whatever they want to tell you to make you click on their channel. I don't do that. I say it where it is. I believe in facts. I believe in credibility. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I try my best to make sure I do my research before I make any video. And I respond to the questions asked in my channel despite my busy schedule. And when I respond to the questions on my channel, I give details. I take my time to give details so that people can be able to get answers to their questions. And that's why my channel is unique. I might not have 1 million views, 100,000 of views, but I respect all my subscribers because they are authentic, they are genuine, and they are the people that keep me going. So guys, if you want credible information to the best of my knowledge about studying in Europe, especially in the European Union Schengen area, then this is the right place for you to be. Okay? So, having said that, now I want to give you some tips that you have to pay attention to if you want to increase your chances of getting admitted at the University of Luxembourg. I'm not saying if you do all these things, you will definitely be admitted. However, if you follow some of these steps, at least you will increase your chances of getting admitted at the University of Luxembourg. The University of Luxembourg is relatively a young university, but one of the fast rising university in Europe, if not globally. And I tell you, I did my second master's at that university. I'm not talking out of context. I was there. I studied there. So I am talking as an insider. The lecturers, the professors, top notch. One of the best you can have around. Research, one of the best you can see around. The facilities, state of the art equipment. The environment, conducive, and people are quite friendly, at least based on my own experience. Now, if you are desiring or you have the desire and the ambition to come to Luxembourg and to study at the University of Luxembourg, you have to first of all understand what are the basic requirements on the program you want to apply for. Because what I realize is that a lot of people don't even have the patience and the discipline to even read. Just come on, read instruction on the website. Just type the University of Luxembourg. The website will open. You click on admission and look at different programs. As basic as that, most people ask me questions that is quite clearly outlined at the university website. So if you cannot do proper basic research about the course you want to apply for, then you have already started on a very wrong footing. So the fundamental thing to do is to make sure you read about the program and understand admission criteria, understand the expectation and the assessment criteria, and that will give you an overview on how to prepare your application and how to make your application robust. That's first step. Now, I'm gonna talk about 5 points. I want to make this video as short as possible. I don't want it to be so long. The first point to consider when you are making an application at the University of Luxembourg is choosing the right program. You must choose the right program. The University of Luxembourg is very particular about the choice of programs. You have to make sure that if you're applying for a master's degree program, for example, make sure that your bachelor's degree program is related to the master's degree program you are trying to apply for. You can't just change different courses just like that. That's not how it works. Some universities are quite very specific. So make sure that your master's degree program which you are planning to apply for is in line with your previous degree. This is very, very important. Okay? And now, for those of you who wants to apply for bachelor's degree program at the University of Luxembourg, what you need is basically your high school certificate. Let's say WAEC if you're from Nigeria. And that's the basic requirement. It doesn't mean that you cannot add something extra on top of that, but that's the basic requirement. But there's something most people don't understand, or they keep making that mistake. The criteria or the procedure for bachelor's degree program application is slightly different from that of master's degree program. I want to make that clarification. I've made a video about this already, but I want to make that clarification right here as well. If you are applying for a bachelor's degree program at the University of Luxembourg, there's something that you must do first before you even complete your online application. And that is the recognition of your high school certificate. You have to do this first. It is a mandatory requirement. And then after you've completed that successfully, then the Ministry of Education Luxembourg will give you what is called certificate of equivalency, confirming that your high school certificate in your home country is now being recognized in Luxembourg as equivalent of what is obtainable in Luxembourg. And you have to upload this certificate while making your online application. If you rush into the website and make your application without this, your application will be deemed incomplete and will not be processed. And eventually, you will not get admission. So, and one of the requirements for this recognition is that you have to show evidence of either French or German or Luxembourgish language proficiency if you obtained your high school certificate outside Luxembourg. Yes, this is very important. The second point that you have to pay attention when you are making your application at the University of Luxembourg is that you have to write a robust motivation statement. And I see a lot of questions about this motivation statement. And then I've made a video about that, trying to explain what you need to incorporate in your statement. Okay, so go check out that video as a guide on how you can write a robust motivation statement. Most of the programs at the University of Luxembourg does not require entrance exam like in the Czech Republic. So it means that the study department or the course coordinators of your program will rely heavily on your motivation statement. And that's why you have to make it very robust. And make sure you explain the reason why you choose that program. What is the rationale? Why that program? What are the skills that you have and qualification that make you suitable to do well in that program? What is your plan after graduation? And what do you have prior to that time that to show that you have the necessary background that matches the program you want to apply for? The importance of a robust, potent motivation statement cannot be overemphasized. All right, make sure you take your time. First of all, go to the program site and read about the program, understand the structure, the framework. That will give you some kind of idea, the expectation of the course coordinators from the applicants. And then you have to now incorporate that with your experiences, whether it's your skill, laboratory skill, professional experience, whatever you think that to highlight or increase your potentials, then put it out there without exaggeration. Okay? So, and also prepare your CV. Your CV has to reflect your background, both professionally and also academically. Okay, you have to also marry that with your motivation statement. So, a robust CV and motivation statement is very, very crucial. That's the second point you have to pay attention to if you want to increase your chances of getting admitted at the University of Luxembourg. The third point is that you have to meet the language skill requirement. I've already made a video about language skills more than 2 times on my channel. In fact, recently, a few days ago, I also showed you guys on the university website the language skills requirement. In fact, I showed that line by line. You can read it out there clearly. So check that video so that you know the language skill requirement for the programs you apply for and the acceptable language certificates by the University of Luxembourg. You have to give the university what they ask you for. Everything must be submitted. Okay, there's no exception. All right, it's the same rule for everybody. If you meet the requirement, then you start the chance. So language skill requirement is very, very important. Make sure you have that in place. At the time of your online application, you must have all the documents ready. Now, the fourth point that I want to emphasize today is that you have to make sure you upload all the required documents. You don't have time for second guessing or trying to do haphazard job, halfway job. No, you don't do that. Every program has the list of required documents stipulated on the program website. In fact, as a matter of fact, once you make the application, you get a notification on the documents to upload. You have to have them, but don't wait until you are prompted. Before you even start, you should get all the documents ready. Your transcripts, your certificate, language skill requirement, your CV, motivational statement, every other professional training that you have that will increase your chances. Get them ready, save them in a file with names, Create a folder for that. This is what you want. This is your future. This is your ambition. We have to do it like this is your life, basically. So get every document ready before you even start the online application. Because if you submit an incomplete application, you're wasting your time. They'll write to you that this is missing, and you are causing more delay. And that means also delaying your chances because other people are applying at the same time. So you have to make sure you cross all the T's and dot all the I's. And finally, and also very important point, apply on time. Application starts February. So today, start now. Don't wait. Even though application starts in February and lasts until April, don't wait till March or April to make your application, because you know why? Most of the programs have the number of students that they want to accept. When I was applying for my master's at University of Luxembourg 2016 or thereabout, they only accepted 16 applicants. 16 for that program. And I made sure that I applied on the day one. But before that, I've already started preparing like months. I wrote to the course coordinator, make some inquiries, read the course profile on the school website. So I kind of have overview idea about what they are looking for. So I was ready. And the very first day the portal opens, boom, I made my application. And God's grace, I got admitted. So you can also be admitted. So apply on time, because I assume that once they get the required number of students, they can't take more than that. I am not speaking for the university. This is just my own logical assumption that that's what's going on. So if you apply late, even though you might be qualified, it might be too late because they have already filled the whole positions for that program. So apply on time. So I hope this will help you to make an informed decision. Summarily, choose the right program, write a robust motivation statement, meet the language skill requirement, upload all the required documents, and apply on time. I wish you guys the best. Drop your questions below the comment section. Drop your questions below the comment section, and you can also reach me via my Instagram and Twitter, which is below this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I wish you all the very best. Remember, you have the power to bend reality and create your own future. You can do it if you try. All the best.